Hi guys, Michael here. Today I want to bring you guys a short review for my Ultrasaber's Initiate LEV4. Now I've had this saber for quite a while now, so hopefully this will be a somewhat comprehensive review. Here's the saber right here. I'm going to try to go into some details of why I purchased this saber, what I think about it, what are my likes and dislikes, and just my overall feelings toward the saber. So let's get started. Alright, so here's the saber right here. Now what I would like to do really quickly is discuss the different parts that make up the saber. Talk about what they do, how they perform, and just kind of give you a better feel for what makes up this saber. Now, you obviously have two parts. You have the hilt, which houses all of the electronics and battery, and it's right here. And then you have the saber, the blade, which is responsible for making it look super cool, and like it does in the movies. So, how this works is the blade seats into the top of the hilt right here and is connected by a small screw that you can use just a simple Allen wrench, if you can see that right there, to loosen that screw. And if it's loosened, you'll just pull the blade right out, and that's how it seats into the handle. The hilt here has a little bit more going on, but still it's not super complicated. You obviously have the housing, which is the milled aluminum. Very nice finish on there. It's got little, it's hard to see on camera, but it's got little gold highlights in the grooves here that really just add to its look and overall feel. You have the light switch, basically, for lack of a better term, and that's basically what turns on the saber, activates the electronics, and I will shine. It's extremely bright, so it will blind you. But there's the LED. Then if you move down to the other end, you have the base, and if you unscrew the base of the saber, you will reveal the battery housing. And this is where you put the batteries in, get them out to recharge, and all that. If I can get that out right here for you guys. There we go. And inside, you have the batteries and a little felt covering to keep it from banging up against the sides and making noise. So let me put this back together for you guys, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Alright, so the saber's back together now. The blade's in the hilt, it's all tightened down, and I just want to talk about for a minute my overall thoughts on the saber, my opinion on how it performs, and just how I feel about it in general. Overall, I've been nothing but satisfied with this saber. I've had it for quite a while now, so I've kind of run it through the paces, and it has not faltered at all. The function of the actual electronics and everything I've had no issue with. There's been no problem with batteries not charging or the light not turning on. No issues with the blade not illuminating or anything like that. And I've actually dropped it a couple of times and no real noticeable damages or dents on it. It's held up really well. It's not cheap material at all. My overall feel towards the saber is just, it's incredible. It feels so authentic. I mean, I feel like I could just run onto the set of a movie and be in it because it just feels that real. Now, before I turn it on, I know you guys want to see it. I would like to talk real quick about just Ultrasabers in general, not just the product, but the company and my experiences I've had with them. They were super helpful when I was ordering my first saber. I had a lot of questions, a lot of things I wanted answers to before I went out and bought one. And they were really helpful. Their customer service was great about getting back to me about any of the questions that I had. So, without further ado, I'll turn it on for you guys. I know you've been waiting. I'm going to turn these lights off right here so that you get a better idea. This camera's not going to pick it up real well, but I will show it to you first before I move to a different camera and give you a better look at the saber itself. So, here it is, turned on. I don't know how well you can see that or how well the light is showing up on this camera. Like I said, you'll get a better glimpse at it in just a second, but I will show you the saber fully illuminates. There's no dark spots or light spots. It looks so real. I mean, so real in person. If you look right here at the hilt of the saber, I do have window emitters. That's one of the customizable options that Ultrasabers offers on their website. A lot of ways to make this a really personalized, unique piece of memorabilia. But these window emitters are super cool. Gives you a good little glimpse at the blade, And I don't know if you know, but this is Guardian Blue, so really cool color. Definitely love this saber. So I'm gonna switch over to a different camera so you can see a little better glimpse of this saber right now. Alright guys, so I've moved over a little bit, I've switched cameras, and I'm about to turn the lights off so you can see a little bit better glimpse of this saber and what it looks like in action. It's really impressive, and I can't really do it justice on camera, but I will try. It's really something you gotta see in person. So let me turn the lights off right here. Can't see me, but let's see if you can see this. There we go. It's really cool. Like I said, weight and feel of it is amazing, and that really comes into play if you're trying to spin it around and, you know, look like a Jedi or something like that. So that's really important to me. Do a little bit of spinning right here, and it really feels well. You might have heard I hit the top of the ceiling right there, and there is no damage. You can bang this saber up a lot. I have, and it's not going to show any wear or tear. So there it is. I'll step a little closer for you guys. Like I said, it's so bright that it kind of blinds the camera, and so it's kind of hard to see. But I mean, in person, you know, if I turn it off, I'm still going to be seeing it for a second because it's that bright. Alright guys, so that's the lightsaber. I know you probably have some other questions. I know I probably didn't answer them all. But if you have any other questions, head on over to Ultrasaber's website. They have plenty of people there, plenty of forums and FAQs to help answer any questions you have about their products. They really are quality, they really are impressive, and like I said, I can't recommend them enough. Let me turn this light right back on. I know I had a lot of questions when I was first purchasing my saber, so I hope I helped you out a little bit today, and may the Force be with you.